Hey, what's going on? It's recording now. I'm messing with hotkeys. This is going to be the intro. It's episode 21! I should know this software by now.
But you don't.
I mean, we didn't start using it till like what? When did we get this camera? Like episode...
Like 4 episodes ago, I think. Yeah. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's not like it matters right now because we now, well...
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Well...
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
It's not like it matters about the camera right now. Well, it still does because we do have the video portion, but we now have an audio-only portion on Spotify and Anchor.
Spotify.
Which is really nice. Go ahead and put the links to Spotify in the description. Be sure to check it out because I know it's a lot of people were asking, like when we started off, like, do you guys is it on Spotify? Because we can't, it's hard to listen to its YouTube video if
Yeah,
you don't have
I get
Premium.
it now. Everybody has YouTube Premiere. Was it YouTube Red before?
It was YouTube Red, now it's YouTube Premium.
Now it's Premiere. I can't keep up
Premium.
with these things. Premiere.
Yeah, you keep saying Premiere.
I'm thinking of editing studios.
That's what I edit with. But now you can just happily listen along. And if anything, we now have a support. Hey, Anchor.com.
There we go.
That's not even .com. Wow, I can't read. Anchor FM / with a grain of salt podcast / support. So if you want to support the show, let me take that off the screen. Support the show. Now you can.
You're more than welcome to. We're not going to say no.
Oh yeah, especially because there's two things. Well, the main thing we want to get, that would be our actual purchase that we're already saving up for, would be a mixer and some mics.
I have that under a vlog-worthy potential. I'm calling it Road to Road. No?
It's better than anything I would come up with.
I'm so quick with these
where we're going,
dad puns.
where we're going, we
On
need
fire.
roads. Or at least roads. Anything will
Lana?
do. You know, I didn't even know who she was until Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
Yeah, because of all the guys that you see like running around. We're a bunch of idiots. We're the two of us are idiots. So take what we say with a grain of salt.
Relax.
The other two aren't here today because they're lazy.
Because they're offended. No, I'm joking. No,
Alan's busy.
We get it. Everybody has a life. It's fine. It's okay.
Andrea's asleep. We're recording this at 12:34 at midnight.
Midnight. After Hours, the podcast.
After Hours podcast. Let's celebrate with, what do we have here?
I have a plethora of drinks.
I'm not getting drunk this time. I promise. I could not edit that.
Oh my god.
Though, it was kind of neat watching a podcast for the first time, not knowing what was going to happen.
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
He was blacked out.
I don't remember. I still remember the next day, like, I get home from work, or I get home, and I immediately think, who ended the podcast? I'm like, I don't remember it
How did I
ending.
get here?
I was like, I don't remember it ending.
Whose kids are these?
I just remember, like, taking photos. Well, like, the only reason I remember is because I was looking through my camera's memory card over there on Photoshop, and I see photos of Alan with Thor's hammer.
Oh my god.
They're all super underexposed.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember it either?
No.
You get drunk too?
No, I was drinking with you, but you hugged all the tequila, so I guess it makes sense. This is why now I carry my GoPro everywhere I go, because that was interesting watching Eddie fall on his ass twice.
I don't remember falling, dude.
The first time, I think the weight of the whole off shifted evenly, and the second time it went back.
Fuck you. I don't remember a damn thing. Like, I remember slightly looking up Mr. Gox, I think it was.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Something about a hamster in stocks.
yeah.
But then I was watching the edit, and then he's like, Mr. Gox, and I see the gears turning in my head, or invisible gears because they don't exist when I'm drunk. And he's like, isn't that? I'm like, oh no, where's this going? And he's like, isn't that? I say he, it was me. Isn't that when like you go on a date with some guy and you decide he's worth it? I'm like, oh my god. So you give him the Gox.
The Gok 2000.
Oh my gosh, Eric's. Okay, this isn't the first time I've been drunk in front of Eric, obviously, but you were.
I'm telling you right now, if you do that again, I'm gonna put like some YouTube shorts on the podcast.
Gosh.
Yes.
Oh man, that was the hardest one to edit. That's the one I want to try.
I brought some Crown Royal and whiskey and cola. It's not at the top. The top would be the Jim Beam infused with the Coca-Cola. That's a banger.
It's actual Coca-Cola with the Jim Beam one?
Yeah.
Because Jack Daniels, you really let me down.
Jack Daniels is like Nissan, just gonna let the reputation ride and don't give a shit about the quality.
Alright, he's already going in. This is gonna be a real chill one.
I taste more of the Coke than the whiskey. Maybe I should just drink more and see what happens.
I tasted it, and immediately what came into my head was I get that feeling that I just walked into a flower shop.
A flower shop?
I don't know. Or like a bootleg shop. You ever, like the shops in the downtown McAllen?
Oh yeah. Yeah. My goodness.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Why does it make sense?
You just have to be there to experience.
Why does that make sense? It tastes like I'm walking into the shops at downtown McAllen. Support the podcast. Woo.
Guys, I am so sorry. Like an hour or two, like an hour and a half beforehand, I sent out on my social medias, ask away Q&A, and 0 responses to all my social medias. That's my bad on my part. I'm like never active, so when people think I am, they think I'm hacked.
Well, it's 12:39. What are the odds that somebody actually responds to this?
Because like an hour ago, man.
Lately I've been getting pretty active, like on Snapchat and stuff. This is a long shot. Anything you want to ask us? We're recording now. What do you want to ask? This is so behind the scenes, on the scenes with what are we called again? With the greatest salt. Yeah, I'm tired.
Hours.
I'm tired. Not even like not drunk or anything. I'm just tired.
That's like the mood of all of October, I'm assuming, because Daddy's picking up hours. Like, I want to buy those mics this month.
Yeah.
I'm so like dead set on it.
One thing that'll be great is because it's a bundle with a mixer, 6 microphones, 6 headsets, and 6 mic stands. We're probably gonna have to get the cables separately. No big deal. They're just cables.
Yeah.
We can afford them, no problem. But it'll be enough for the 4 of us, the 4 of the main group, and 2 guests all at once, which is exciting. And then we could just like move this camera back. If anything, we might even be able to start recording like changing up the set completely.
That's what I'm hoping for. Like, if anyone wants to watch this on YouTube, let's just give them a show. You know, like you could be over there by the desk over there, the control station.
Well, that would require
What would
a
you call
second
it?
camera. Well, that yeah, But
we kind of do.
I mean,
have
I'm not a
second camera.
the GoPro is garbage. I don't like the GoPro. I mean, if we get the GoPro 10,
Which is on my list. It's on my list. We shall see.
yeah, but I'd rather just get a second one of these because it's cheaper. But like, it's like $200 cheaper, and it already looks better.
True. I mean, 30 days from now is a long time to do research, so I'm not really worried about it. But the idea is for Eddie to be like over there on that side, and we have 2 people over here, and then maybe Alan over there by the couch somewhere.
Yeah, fuck you, Alan.
Somewhere close to the toilet. God damn it, Alan.
Well, yeah, it would probably be the 3 of you here at the table and me over there with my own mic. Though it's gonna look a little narky. I was thinking more like we use the couch.
Yeah, we could do that too. Like, we're probably gonna start off doing that because we only have one camera. But it'd be really nice to have our own little mic. So
If everything goes well, maybe eventually we'll get like a warehouse and build a whole set.
that's like one of the end goals for these things.
I have no idea what it would look like though. Like, would we get a couch? Would we get like a newscast desk? What if we did the news? What if we had our own YouTube news show?
I'm down.
But not like Philip DeFranco where he talks about actual shit. Like, we'll talk about...
Shit, that doesn't matter.
We'll be a parody of the news.
With a grain of salt.
It's kind of annoying how well that fits.
Exactly.
I mean...
I love it. I love it. Coined the phrase by a friend that used to say that all the time. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say that.
I can't see through my right eye. My contact...
No way.
I think my contact's, like, being weird. Hold on, I need to, like, see.
Oh my god.
I wear that...
You people who wear contacts, I wouldn't know I got 20/20 vision, but...
You want to see what I look like with glasses? I'm looking over there. The camera's right there. I'm not that blind.
I'm gonna spoil it for you guys. He looks like Markiplier. Moving on.
I do not look like Markiplier.
Yes, you do.
Alright.
But,
I might as well show it. I don't think we'd be doing this. I didn't think I'd ever have glasses on camera.
me neither. I'm not scared. It's just like a phobia of like having things so close to my eye and stuff.
You get used to it. Like when I first got my contacts, it was like, all right, just put it to your eye, and I'm like, ah. Let me see.
Oh my god.
Ah, I hit the light. Are my glasses even over here?
I don't think so, sir.
They were.
He has a nasty habit of losing his glasses.
Yeah, that's why I like contacts, because I don't like glasses.
Wait, is it because you have red...
Huh? Is it because what?
Are you feeling it now?
This is yours.
I was looking... You have no idea. Clarissa, my wife, she was giving me so much shit. You can't take care of your things. You're always losing stuff. I was like, no, woman, I know it's here somewhere.
Woman?
I had to bust out the spare for my GoPro. I was like, you see, I told you I found it. See, it's always been here.
It's been in good hands. That's why I got Allstate.
Oh, man.
Where the hell are they? Oh!
You broke them.
I know where they are.
It's like, what, your 7th pair?
I know where
Something
they
like
are.
that?
They are here.
For all you everyday carry people, I got a new knife, and it is fantastic. I love it. Yeah. Oh, what do you call it? It's new to the brand as well. I might as well just talk to them like, hey, when are you gonna sponsor me and shit?
Sponsor you specifically?
Yes.
Because I've never owned any of their products.
Basically, well, I started off with this because I use it almost every day. It's great, but
I like the one with the laser.
me too, and so does my daughter. She thinks it's just Tinkerbell, and it's gonna stay that way. All right, Santa Claus does exist.
I can't even see the timer. All right.
Yeah, 15
These are my
minutes.
glasses.
Those
They're
are
broken.
glasses.
Well, I didn't care to like get new ones or fix these. I don't even know what happened to the.
I would love for you to solder like a metal stick, just like an opera binocular set.
I'll just use the stylus.
Something like that.
You know, just.
Be hilarious. Like that. I don't even know what you call those things. I was thinking, what culture is opera music? It was playing in the break room, and I was like, who is into this? You really have to be on...
Opera was playing in the break room?
Yeah, like, I thought it was like America's Got Talent or something like that, but no. It was just someone playing the piano and an opera singer. I was like, well, why is this happening? Not to shit on a whole entire culture that's been backed by...
Hold on, I'm just going to stay
generations.
like this.
It's not.
So
Okay.
there's an illusion that my glasses actually are not broken. Damn, it's been a while.
You look like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker with the vision.
Go
Go, go.
I love that scene. There's just a bunch of like random, like what makes him think this? Like to do this, like,
Yeah, why didn't it work this way? I don't know.
Oh yeah, he did go
Yeah,
like
he did
this.
that. It didn't work.
Maybe
But
because of like he's not. Is he straight?
it's like a nerve you gotta activate or something. I have no idea, man.
I don't know. Like it still stretches out here.
Makes no sense to me. But
That's why we can't.
at least
have
a
those
handful right now.
things. I'm not even drunk.
After hours. do you want to handle that or?
Yeah,
Later.
it's gonna get sticky.
Oh no. Today, before I went into work, today's Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Friday. Yeah. After I got out of work,
I'm just mop
you're
this.
so extra. Why?
Just gonna mop here.
Get this out of here.
Oh, this is gonna sound great on the audio version.
Oh.
I'm mopping up the table. There it is. Nice and clean.
Oh my goodness.
Well, of course, like our first one to be like, "Hey, officially on Spotify." A bunch of shit happens that you have to see to believe. My glasses just keep getting more and more crooked as the show goes on.
Do you want to like put new contacts on?
Well, I should be clean now. I mean, it's a good thing I don't use. I'm using these because I used to have this other kind of solution where you like put them in and like little cage, and you put them in the solution, and it starts to fizz up, and that's how it cleans them. But there's a 6-hour window where you can't put them back on. Otherwise, it burns like crazy. And I did that once.
Phosphorus to the eyes.
I did that once.
Oh my god.
Like, it was in Corpus, and I was like,
You were late for class.
no, I didn't go to school
One
in
little
Corpus.
slip.
And I used the Fanta as a rocket to get to school. No. Well, say goodbye to me with my glasses. I should just like screenshot this and be like, and this will be the thumbnail.
You should be like an anime character, just.
Oh, that's gonna be this.
Yeah.
Can we even have?
I'm still all in for an anime intro, like picking up Alan and then coming over here, and you're like baking something over there or something.
Baking?
I don't know.
I don't. Well, I mean, I
Andrea
can.
coming back from the gym or something.
I can bake, but it's not my forte.
Anybody that has a drone out there, I have a drone. I wanted to do some quick, like, nice little shots, but I can never get this thing off the ground. It's just software update after software update after software update. I can never get the damn thing to get off the ground.
Didn't we get it last time?
No.
Oh, that was mine.
That was yours.
That was like made of really cooked plastic and then immediately shattered. That was a fun half an hour.
That was great.
And then I bought a little small one, little tiny one. And I gave to Alex after it shredded the shit out of my arm. And I think the scars faded. Nope, there's one there.
Oof.
It like I was like holding the controller, and then it comes flying at me, and then I'm like then bleeding.
Is that self-inflicted?
Technically.
You were holding the controller.
Technically. It was my first time.
Maybe it's a cry for help.
It was literally my first time ever like flying a drone. So I'm just being like forward, back. So that's what happened. That's why I mean, I can fly drones now. Not like professionally, like those people that like race drones. Have you seen those?
I've seen those, man. I kind of want to do it, but I was like, it's just a flat area here. We have to go somewhere where there's,
Well, I mean, you can like make
mountains and
obstacle
crevices.
courses. There's places here that have a lot of trees that we could use as obstacles.
True. I would love to like take them at night, like into like one of those haunted locations and just speed through them.
No,
and see what we catch on.
Did they demolish the San Juan Hotel?
I think so.
Because I driven by it and I'm just like, where is it? Because I walked there a few times, and the girl I was with was like, oh, I love scary stuff, so that's why we gotta go check it out. And then
Is that a red flag?
I don't know, because when we got there, she refused to go anywhere near it, and I'm like, this is your idea.
Maybe she was psychic. I don't know. She likes the creepy stuff, but she doesn't fuck with demons.
Psychic?
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't want to go near it in the first place.
Like,
Wait, like a medium? Or
there
a
you go, like a medium.
Oh, I was like, so if she's
Well-
psychic and she sees the future, then she would have seen herself pussing out when we got there and wasting all that gas.
I'm thinking of Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Uh, what's it called?
Very
Ghost Whisperer.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
I watched it for the plot.
That's what I say about Garfield. She was in it.
Oh my god.
That was the first time I was ever like
I was
exposed.
like, you sick.
That was the first time I was ever exposed to Jennifer Love Hewitt. Okay.
No.
Now the internet thinks of a thing for Garfield.
You get a thing for Bill Murray.
Bill Murray's Garfield.
That's his one regret. I'm sorry, guys. There's no bite tonight. Not a single question from both my social medias. Sorry, guys.
I got something.
Oh.
Do you believe in alternate universes? Go. Thanks, Karina. Do I believe in alternate universes? Yeah. I mean, I'd like to meet the version of me that's like rich and famous already.
I wouldn't,
not
because
already.
that means it wouldn't be you.
No, I'll just kill him. And take over his life, and some poor bastard can take over this one.
You just said you'd kill yourself.
But it's not me. I kill myself, not me myself.
So who's gonna replace the dead Eddie?
Me.
So you're not gonna move anywhere.
I'll just take his stuff. I mean, I'll just bring all the other universe stuff.
Dude, that'd
to
be
this
so twisted. Like if you switch places, and that universe is
So-
like Third Reich shit.
one.
Yeah, monkey's paw, bitch.
He was like, haha, I'm like a famous artist, or like our podcast is like the best thing in the world right now. What do we talk about? Ooh.
Oh.
We're essentially a group of like Hitlers.
Jesus Christ.
Of course it would lead to that.
It would. Monkey's paw.
Well, what if we just jumped universes from universe to universe, Rick and Morty style?
Even that sounds exhausting. And that's a cartoon. They're tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, just pick one. Just pick one. Alternate universes. I feel like that ties in with the Mandela effect. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, like the
Looney-
Berenstain versus the Berenstain
And
Bears.
the Looney Tunes with the double O instead of the U. Looney Tunes. Please tell me you remember that.
I'm trying to remember, like, now that you mentioned that, I'm trying to, like, I don't know if it's hindsight bias that I remember it with the U or not.
Yeah. But I'm sick of it as far as it only happens with like advertisements and companies, but it doesn't happen with people.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
Like imagine
yeah.
you wake up and you're like, you have a family of your own. And they're like, did you have another nightmare again? You're just like, what the fuck is happening? There's also another...
What? Tunes versus Tunes. Oops.
Oh. Right?
Huh.
I can't be the only one.
I don't know. Like, they both look like they fit. But this one makes me think Looney Tunes. And then the double O's makes me think Merry Melodies. You know that, right? You know what I mean, right? Yeah. Merry Melodies. It's the same thing. It's Looney Tunes. Yeah. Like, sometimes they would, like, it wouldn't start off as Looney Tunes. Or, like, it would... Yeah, there you go. Both. Ugh. That looks weird. And that's what, like, hats look when I put them on. Because they just don't fit right. This is why I don't wear them.
It's not that you aren't a hat guy. It's just physically possible to put one.
I mean, I have hats. Like, I've worn hats. And as a matter of fact, oh, there you go. That's all, folks. I have, and I don't know why I have, but I have, like, I don't know if it's a fedora or a trilby, but obviously I don't wear it.
For obvious reasons.
I didn't even buy it. I don't know where it came from.
Just in case you pick a day that you don't want to get laid. Put that on.
Tomorrow. It's
November. No, not November.
Oh, I thought you were looking at your phone saying it's now November. I'm like, dude, it's the 9th.
Nope, Mandela effect.
It's almost... Oh, no, it's already tomorrow. But it's going to be 1 a.m. This is the weirdest time to shoot this.
Oh yeah, I have no sense of time, man. Like, at all. It's a construct.
I'm used to having at least some light coming up through that door, through that window. But it's just like pitch black.
Yeah.
Where I don't even see outside. I just see my reflection.
On, I believe it was Wednesday at 2 a.m. That's when my day started. And I went to San Antonio. I was there at 6. And then I've been up and I took like an hour nap. And then I took another hour and a half nap, so 2.5 hours. And then I drove straight back home just to get ready and go to work. And then
Jeez.
that was a 9-hour shift. So I was all loopy, man.
Yeah, I worked. I went to work. I worked from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Well, it went on a little longer than that because I was closing up shop. And then somebody had to call in, like another manager called in, being like, hey, I guess I was the only one with a key. So I had to open the next morning. So I came home, which is already a 35-minute drive. Came home and slept for 3 hours, woke up at 4 a.m., got to the shop at 5:30, and then I had to open up shop, and then I worked from 5:30 a.m. My shift was officially from 5:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I was a giggly fucking mess by the end of it.
You still are.
That was yesterday. I mean, I'm not as bad now. Shit, you shushed me yesterday when I got home. You shush. I couldn't
Oh,
walk.
China's taking over.
Thank you.
Oh, we can't talk about that. No, it's too political. Oh, no. Unless you want to, guys.
Are we getting political at the midnight
could.
showing?
The
of
hat's
Bit
off.
Oh my goodness.
No, I feel like it's too early in that sense.
Too early. It's 1:01 a.m. Wait, what time is it? Like the witch's hour? Or like it's bad luck to be out past what, 2?
I don't believe in that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not.
Well, you've never been out
superstitious.
past 2.
What do you mean?
You don't do anything.
What are you talking about?
You've never done anything.
What are you?
You just
talking
go out with your
about?
brothers. Like,
Yeah.
stay at his house and that's it.
We go
You're-
out and drive over there. Sometimes we have to walk. You
Do
know
what?
why. You know why. Or push. But we don't see anything scary. The scariest thing we've seen was a cow. I mean, come on.
You got scared of a cow?
No. I'm saying like anything remotely out there.
I'm just hearing.
Nothing really
just
out
pictured.
there, guys.
Oh. Ah! I mean, cows are scary. If you
Well-
fuck with them.
They kill more people than sharks.
They'll charge the fuck out of you. Which is hilarious to see in
It's
person.
a shitty way to die, though.
Yeah, no one's going to take you seriously in the afterlife. How would you die? Cow? Really?
What? It's a sacred animal.
Well, you really wanted some milk for your Oreos and just stomp? It was like, There's a lot of ways I could go about saying this.
Just stop.
I don't want to use some of them.
But anyways, yeah, not superstitious. I don't really believe in all that or
Cows?
anything. Cows,
They exist.
witches, same thing.
I don't believe in cows.
Don't believe in it. Doesn't mean I have an explanation for any of it either. But I mean, I've yet to
Have you
see,
ever had anything weird happen to you out there?
UFO sightings, but that's about it.
You've seen you've had a UFO sighting? What happened? Like when was this?
There's plenty. I actually have a photo proof of it, and it's in either my mom or dad's phone because ours was just complete crap. And you know, parents, they have to have the latest shit. It was a Sanyo Razor. It had a whopping 5 megapixels. And we took a picture of it, and when you zoomed in, you could see 3 of them instead of 1. So that was the creepy part. But that was like when we first moved into our place, and we were the only ones.
Oh, when there's no light pollution.
Yeah, exactly. There
That's-
was no light post or anything. So it was like getting close to dusk, and we were about to get out. Like we're just checking out the house. There's still no windows or anything, and we're about to head home. I just see the sunset. I was like, man, I wish I had an iPhone right now to take a picture of this. This was me, like, 8th grade or something like that. But I look up and I was like, it's a strange looking balloon. I was like, holy shit, I could barely see it, and it's like traveling really fast. So I was like, hey pa, give me your phone. So I just took a picture of it. Try to hold, you know how you try to hold still as best as you can. You just. And then we both looked at it, and you could see visibly like a triangle, like two.
It's
others.
always a triangle.
It's like a bird formation or something. It was pretty creepy. But other than that, like as far as concrete evidence, it's just all sightings. Like, oh, it's a comet that changed direction. Wow.
Make a wish. Make another one.
Or not. Make a wish for that one to go away.
Make a wish. Nope. Just reverses.
Oh.
For reverses. Oh. For
You
me,
can't have anything.
I wish. Oh. No, for me it was one of the first ones that come to my head was like back in high school. Me and my friends would like to just the ones that lived here in Monte Alto would drive around late at night, super late at night on the weekends. And we were going down some road a few miles that way. And this one guy, one of the guys I was hanging out with, I think it was Rini, was like, "Hey, this is we shouldn't be here." And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, this is the devil's road. Like it's el calle del diablo," is what he said. I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, like people disappear here. There's no car accidents here. There's people fucking disappear." I'm like, "Well, like, where'd you hear this?" He's like, "Oh, people talk about it." I'm like, "Bullshit, I never heard it." And then,
how would they know?
Like
Who
on cue,
disappeared?
like on cue, the fog rolls in super fucking thick, and I'm just like, okay, I'm out. But I wasn't driving. I can't remember who was driving. It was Josh. I honestly don't remember, but he starts freaking out as well. We all start like just getting super nervous. Or just like turns around and we back away, or like not back away, just like haul ass in the opposite direction. And to this day, I'm like, what if we went for it? And I kind of want to do that. We should vlog it. Like we should go back down that road.
Well, we are here.
It's not that far.
It's not that far.
It'll take us about 20 minutes to get there, but that, and there's like nothing there other than fog.
As far as you know.
I don't know. I'm a terrible storyteller.
But yeah, supernatural superstition thing. Yet to see it. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm just saying I've never seen it.
I still want to go like to a haunted hotel or something.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Like we've got to check out some haunted place here in Texas.
I feel like fear gets the best of people and they just let their imaginations run wild.
My imagination would absolutely run wild.
Fucking Eddie. Was it a ghost?
Was it a ghost? You know what is kind of spooky? How these two on the camera are showing to be like the exact amount of brightness, like the same amount of brightness, but this one's like on super low. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's turning on the AC.
It was like ooh. Oh, I'm fucking.
I don't know. Go like sleeping.
This is like super low light, and this is like a much brighter, but they look the same. They look at the same.
Look at that. Think about it.
We're gonna get canceled. Oh wait, you're Italian. Like,
yeah.
You got some Italian blood in you.
Yeah. You're good. You're fine. You have a card. Oh. Card.
A card?
Who made that?
Who writes this show?
Who made that up? Dog the Bounty Hunter. Did you hear what happened about that?
What happened?
He got. I think he got his show canceled because he said the N-word. And
Yeah, that'll do it.
And he's like, "My bad. I thought I had my card on me. My black card. I could use it.
What?
But because I was in prison, that's how we associated with each other. I thought I could use it out here, but I can't."
So, if you have an
I
American
was like,
Express...
"Yeah, man."
If you have an American Express, you can say the N-word. Freely.
Something like that.
Apparently. You know what? Now I know what to do next time I go to Chase Bank. He's like, "Do you have a card in black?"
Oh no. That's not what I mean.
My Cash App card
Dumbass.
is black.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look. Ways to remember him by. Alan, why did you leave your mask here?
He leaves for someone who wants to stay hidden, he leaves a really good trail.
Yeah, he leaves an actual paper trail. There's a paper mask that we can follow him with. Why'd you leave that here?
I don't know. He's a trip. My cousin.
Yeah, it's funny how he doesn't want people to know about the show. Like, the people that he works with, he's like, don't say the name of the show. Like, he asked me to just like bleep it out of every single episode retroactively.
I think that was just a joke.
Well, he wants to tell people about the show, but he doesn't want to tell people about the show.
That
Like,
makes
not
no
the full
sense.
thing, I guess. And I'm like, why? I mean, I've said some things on this show that'll probably get me fired from my job.
I think that's the bigger one. And that was a big issue with me vlogging most of my friends, because most of them weren't really comfortable, but they didn't want to say anything about it, so they just stopped hanging out with me. I'm like, guys, you could say if you don't want to be in it, it's fine. I'll just blur you out or cut you out, crop you out.
Or just
It's
not
fine.
film in your presence.
Exactly. Like, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with a lot of things.
Cameras freak people out.
They really do. I don't get it.
Especially, like, when I'm in San Antonio, like, filming the documentary.
You feel like you're in the jungle and there's...
And we're just getting, like, basic stuff. Like, really, we're barely starting that doc. And, like, it's not going to be done for a while, guys. So, but, like, people freak out. Like, they see the camera. Like, I had this one dude stop me. He's like, hey, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm on probation. I'm like, so I'm going to need you to blur me out. And I'm like, why the fuck are you here?
I'm gonna need you to go home because you're on probation.
I'm like, I'm fucking oust you.
This happened to a MMA fighter, Michael Bisping. He was in New Orleans, I think, and he was on his phone live or something. He was like, yeah, fuck yeah, good times. And someone went up to him like, hey, you can't record me. I don't want you recording me. He's like, we're having a party. Fuck you, guy. He's like, no, I don't want you recording me because I'm not supposed to be here, blah, blah, blah. And then Michael Bisping's like, fuck you, man. I'm out here having a good time. So the guy punches Michael Bisping.
What?
A world-class MMA fighter. And it's a sucker punch because the guy runs away.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
And at the end of the whole ordeal, they caught the guy, right? Because, what do you call it? They wanted Michael Bisping to press charges. And he's like, oh, no, that's fine. He's just having fun. He punched like a bitch anyway. So that response, the guy that sucker punched him posted a video on YouTube saying, hey, this is why I did it. I was like, wow, you just doxed yourself.
Oh, man, why?
Hilarious.
What sucked about that, because this wasn't for the doc. This was like years ago. We were doing a party at Enojos Locos with Corona, the beer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of fun. I'm walking around with the camera, and this guy stops me. He's like, hey, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm on probation and all that stuff. And I'm like, well, you should leave, because I'm not the only camera here. He's like, well, I better see you blur me out. I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't doing more work for you because you're an asshole. Like, shit, don't break the law. Like,
Don't get caught.
or don't get caught.
That's too stupid for you.
I mean, I would say don't break the law, but honestly, if you want to smoke weed, like, who cares? I'm kidding. Follow the law. But, like, what the hell are you doing?
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Like, that's what's going to get you caught? If anything, if you see a camera, run the fuck out, because they're not going to take you seriously. Well, I'm not.
That reminds me of Am I the Asshole segment. And I actually have one.
What?
Like,
You have one.
I do. And let me read it to you. I don't know if I can. I'm going to actually send it to you on Messenger so you can pull it up here. It's just a picture, like an article.
Well, I don't want to pull the messenger up. Well, you know what? I'll pull it up. But, well, we also got to remember, we have audio-only viewers. Why do I have Carfax?
Yeah, but we're going to read it out loud. I'm just going to...
Why do I have Carfax
Why
as
is
a
Pizza
friend?
Hut contacting you at 1 a.m.?
Pizza. I mean, you say Pizza Hut.
But read it out loud for the audio listeners. It's on top, the top right hand corner. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, you can just pull that up then.
Oh, it's just a photo.
Yeah, I sent you just the photo.
That's it? There's no context to this?
Oh, I'm gonna get into it, but
Oh. Hungry photographer deletes all photos and leaves after being denied food at Wendy's? Wedding.
denied food at a wedding. Yeah. So who's the asshole? The person that didn't feed the photographer, or the photographer deleting the photos of a wedding?
I'll show it on the thing. Whoops. Oh, God. Hold on. Hold on.
For the folks that don't see that, Eddie almost broke our software.
Hold on.
I want to talk about parallel universes.
Whoa! Just gonna put. Here's our parallel universe. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. Ah, man, all I wanted was to show that. All right, here we go. Boom, that.
There you go.
Happy now?
Yeah.
You want to see it bigger?
Photographer deletes all the photos and leaves.
So much for our audio listeners.
Well.
Anyway, what's the story?
But yeah, that's it. Like,
Photographer bails after denied food.
yeah. So who's the asshole? The one that didn't feed the photographer? The photographer that deleted all the photos from the wedding?
I mean...
Shit, I hope he didn't get paid for that.
I'd say, well...
So who's...
I'd say the photographer. I mean, that's really unprofessional.
Yeah.
I mean, they're paying you in money, not in food. Bring your snack or something. I mean, it's nice. Would it be nice? Sure. But, I mean,
Like,
you're there to
damn,
take
like-
photos and book it.
Pack a lunch and get paid. That's what I'm saying, you know?
And that's because I'm like... Well, when I was the photographer at this recent thing a few months ago, they did feed me. But I wasn't like, they better feed me.
Yeah.
It was just like, I'm here to do my thing, which I already have everything edited. And I told them I'm done. They just haven't come by. But I was just focused on doing my thing. If anything, I ate quickly and then just went back to taking photos. So, I don't know. Did you think I don't know if you? Well, I thought I'd be like siding with the guy or something, but no, he's an asshole.
I feel like they both are, but mainly because it's his profession. He shouldn't have done that, and I doubt he's gonna get hired. And
Well, hold
he
on.
shouldn't
What kind
find
of food are
work.
we talking? Cause
Like, if you're denied a pudding cup, and just like, that's it, I'm out of here. This place blows.
that's what I'm gonna have whenever I get wedded. No, that works. That works.
Okay.
Whenever I
Be wed, my
be wed.
other.
When I ask for your hand, I'm gonna just serve pudding cups and a Capri Sun on the side.
You want everybody to dress like a Teletubby too? Yeah. Custard for everybody? Fuck.
And when it's time for everyone to go hit the dance floor, just spin the pinwheel.
God damn. I don't even remember that. Jesus Christ.
Teletubbies was a huge fever dream. Really. Like, who thought of that shit? Like, oh, it's a bunch of creepy 7-foot tall aliens with TVs on their stomachs.
That's like an acid trip there, man.
Well, some of the stuff they had was an acid trip. Like, you remember that little bear that danced around the carousel?
No.
You don't? Hold on. Let's take a little trip down memory lane here. Oh, I need to change that.
This is eerie.
This one. There we go. Alright. Little trip down memory lane. Teletubbies. Bear. Carousel. I don't know how to spell anymore. Or is it not gonna go? There you go. That's how you spell carousel. But this thing.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, it's time for shit to happen," and they'd all sit down.
Is
This
that
thing would
like
fly.
their equivalent to like cockfighting? They just place bets and shit.
This
See
thing would
which bear
fly.
comes out on top.
This thing would fly from the sky, then land right here, and then the curtains would pull away, and then it would reveal this freaky bear thing that would start dancing a little musical number around the carousel.
I remember none of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? There was like the Teletubbies bear carousel. There was the fucking boats that just like, the fucking world flooded, and 3 boats just sailed past. And then they'd be like, oh my god, look, boats. And there you go. Wow, they look so much worse than I
Wow.
remember. But yeah, it'd just be 3 boats that just sailed past really slowly, and it...
Is that symbolic?
No.
Something?
Oh, there's a story behind this. They actually had to ban this one because it creeped people out.
Oh, that creeped people out. That was the stopping
Because
point.
it was
Okay.
a lion chasing the bear, and it was just like rah. The lion was chasing the bear, and the bear would be like, "Oh my god, I'm scared," and then just run around for a while. The Teletubbies would laugh, and then just leave. But then they were like, "Oh, the lion's too scary," so they banned it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. Damn it, furries! You've taken over Teletubbies
Wow, I
too.
didn't
Click
think-
something else.
Wow, how would we cross that line so early?
Why, dude? He's right here.
I don't
Does he
remember that.
even remotely look like a cat person?
I don't remember any of that. I have no
I don't
memory
remember
of it.
Tinky Winky fucking a white Teletubby. It's not even a white somebody's persona is a white Teletubby, and now we all know. Let's see. What else? What else was some weird shit that they did on there?
Jesus Christ. Switch panel.
Yeah, then they had these weird microphone speaker thingies.
Yeah, I remember the telephone
These giant
thing.
air like earpods, AirPods that would just like come out of the sky, the ground, and be like, "Time for Teletubbies," and they'd be like, "Ah, our god."
Right, basically. Like, tell us what to do,
Pretty much.
Supreme Leader.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright. It just gets creepier.
Oh my god.
I would not want that.
It's 1:30 in the morning.
Imagine that was your Make-A-Wish.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I want to see the Teletubbies.
just make
I have
them
changed
go
my
away.
mind.
I wish for them to go away.
Let's enjoy this seal. Okay.
Who's got the time?
Ah, I remember now. They all had like their own like.
The gimmicks, yeah.
He had his purse.
Scooter.
She had her scooter. She had her ball, and he had his hat. Why he had his hat, I don't know. I guess this is them as girls.
Oh my god.
As anime girls. Oh man, the Teletubbies were an absolute trip. That's kind of terrifying. I don't know. I don't know who thought of the Teletubbies, but it's... Oh,
Why are they
why so many
furries?
fucking furries. Alright, back to the boats.
How long is this happening? What?
How long have
How long have they been furry?
I was about to look up Teletubbies furries, but no, I'm not going to do that. Oh man, that's going to give me nightmares. I'm like... Imagine waking up to the Teletubbies. I mean...
Creepy. Well, the X-Files did something like that.
The Teletubbies?
Yeah.
Well, PBS in general had some weird fucking looking shows. This one...
That was pretty creepy.
I don't know. This one creeped me out. This guy.
Really?
Not creep me. You see why it creeped me out as a kid?
No.
It just looked. I just was bothered by it. It's like who decapitated Buzz Lightyear and stuck him on a plane. This one was weird. The helicopter. And then they got the chick from Progressive to take care of the planes.
You can say the same thing about Thomas the Train.
Oh, God.
They should just stop. They should just stop with just...
Well, Thomas wasn't so creepy, though. Apparently I've looked it up before. Oh, now that's a little weird. You see, he looks happy. That's a toy.
That weird story where one of them was buried alive.
That's what they let... Wait, what?
Yeah, I think it was like a green train. It was at the end of the tracks and they just kind of walled it up.
Green train. Buried.
Yeah.
Holy shit, really?
Forced to watch everyone drive by.
A sad story of Henry. That's fucked up. Wait, why not just like reverse a bit and just like plow right through? Oh, she's a total cunt, isn't she? Well, like, yeah, just... Well, there's no tracks there, I guess. Oh, they even took the tracks off there.
Yeah.
Oh, so as soon as he steps forward, just... Bleh.
Pretty much.
Man. That's depressing, dude. Ooh. See, this is why I like stuff like Arthur Reed. There you go. The meme.
The meme.
The meme lives.
Have to.
Of course, the most popular episode, or the most like remembered episode of that one, is the one where he punches his sister. Domestic abuse, everybody. Would that be domestic abuse?
Yeah, man.
Well, because they're siblings. My brain kind of shuts off about this time.
You okay?
Well, normally right now we're either, like, if we're up this late and we're talking about stuff, and we're usually just like playing games. Well, that's usually the only reason we would ever be up this late. Because we're just playing like video games like Warzone or something.
I didn't get a response, but someone sent me this on Instagram. It's like a, what do you call it?
What is it?
It's a motorcycle.
Okay.
Like a 1980 BMW motorcycle. Looks pretty rad. I don't think I would ever drive a motorcycle though. Not with these roads. Not at all.
It's not the roads for me, it's the people here.
That they can't drive.
People here cannot
Yeah, that's
drive.
fair. That's fair. But I feel like that's everywhere, you know?
Well, I'm talking specifically here. Because... And... I'm just going to say it. Whenever I go to, like, the outlet in Mercedes, I get, like, super weary about cars with Mexican license plates. Because they go cutting people off left and fucking right, like they own the place. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Also, I don't think they enforce seatbelts in Mexico.
I have no
Because
idea.
I remember as a kid, no one wore seatbelts when I lived over there. And even then, like, once we moved to the U.S., or like we were here more frequently, I got into the habit of wearing my seatbelt. And then we go back to Mexico for, I don't know what. My cousin and I, we get in his car, because I think they sent us to go run an errand or get something for a party. I'm in the passenger seat, he's in the driver's seat. I'm about to put my seatbelt on. He's like, oh, you need to do that. I'm like, I don't?
Don't tell me what to do. I hate that. I feel like that's along the lines with like masks, mandating, but I'm like,
Wait, you don't want to wear your
You
seatbelt?
don't have to, like, you personally don't have to wear a seatbelt, but I'm gonna wear mine just because, alright? Because I want to.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Don't give me that shit.
I don't know. Like, hey, I don't want to be splattered all over the windshield. If you fuck up. I mean, I can't even drive. Like, it just feels weird without a seatbelt on. Even if it's just like from here to like the Dollar General, it's not even a mile away. Literally like a 15-second drive, which at that point walk, right?
There's such thing as having good habits. Jesus Christ. You think you're so hard you can't wear a seatbelt, huh? Is that it? I don't know.
I don't know. Like
it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
But like over there, like that's where I learned to drive. Because the roads were like usually clear, because we lived out in the middle of nowhere, and that's where our ranch was. And I still remember I was 9 years old, and my dad was like, "Oh no, it wasn't my dad. It was my uncle, and he was drunk." He's like, "I need someone to drive, so we can go.
You look old enough.
So we can go get more beer." So I drove. They had me drive. My dad and my tios were like, "Hey, Eduardo, ven con tu tío Gerardo para llevarlo a comprar más cerveza." I'm like, okay. I've never done this before. Well, I think I had.
Your uncle to get some beer.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. So I drive off with him. I'm like nervous, but I'm like, okay. I'm like, the roads are clear, whatever. Everything's fine. I pull into the store. Keep in mind, like I said, we're in the middle of nowhere. So it takes a good 20 minutes to get to the nearest town and find a store. And then he goes and buys his beer. He comes out. We start driving out. Oh, excuse me. We start driving out. I'm going on my way. We're on our way back. And he's like, my tio's like, "Oh, come down this way." And he's like jerking on the fucking
Oh no.
steering wheel, you fucking dickhead.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, my uncle starts jacking off right next to the fucking passenger seat. No. This never happened.
It happened.
As far as I know.
Oh, suppressed memory, Eddie.
Anyway.
Your uncle jacking off? Yeah? Okay, go ahead.
He's not going to see this.
Maybe. I don't know.
They're not going to fucking see this. But we're driving down and I see a semi on the oncoming lane. I'm like, okay, that's a little scary, but oh my god! Stop yelling. It's only 1:30 in the morning. Who cares? Man up. I was like, this is a little scary. I got you to do it.
Oh,
But I should be,
Oh.
as long as I like stay in my lane, I'll just like scooch a little over to the line,
It
to
wasn't
the
one
edge.
way. Pretty sure
No.
it was a one way.
There's no one-way highways.
I don't know. Never driven to Mexico.
No, there's
so.
like I did say in the oncoming lane. But here's what made it worse. I was already nervous about the semi, but everything was fine until, and this was still far off on the horizon. I see another semi start to try to pass him. And that's when I start to shit myself.
Don't pay attention to me.
What's wrong with you?
I remember the fucking, what was it, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
where
those are so stupid.
It's the same thing that happened to them.
Really?
Yeah, it was one scene where he tries to pass somebody, but of course they're in a minivan, they can't pass.
Oh.
The semi.
Well, no, this was the semi trying to pass the other semi.
Brutal.
And I don't think it was that far back, like that far off. Or like I think it was like plenty of time for them to actually like pass them. But it was like I don't know, for that split second, I was like, I'm gonna die. Even though I could have just easily pulled over to the side. But I was like...
What you do, go in reverse and...
I don't know, dude.
Whoa.
You see, because this is like, it was back then when, like, you first get behind the wheel and you don't know what the right thing to do is. You know what I mean? Or did you always know, like, some kind of savant?
No, it's very observant of how people drove. Then again, I'm the youngest, so I would see everyone else drive before me. Kind of put two and two together.
I learned to drive before my older sister. So, but that's because it was like, oh, you're the man, or you're the only boy. So you have, like, extra pressure on you for God knows what reason. So...
Is that a Mexican thing, or is it just, you know, your parents being parents?
I don't know. Maybe with my parents being parents, maybe it's a Mexican thing. I can't tell you. But, I still remember, I could not keep the car steady. To get to the ranch, there was like there was like, the road here, like a dirt road here, but then there was like a narrow dirt road to pull into the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
So when I pulled in, the super narrow road, it's just like, I'm like this. I still remember my dad had to tell me, like, left, right, right.
The steering was just jacked.
There was nothing wrong with the steering, because when my dad did it, he was just like chilling.
Yeah.
But when I did it, it was like, "Nyeh." So it wasn't the car. I mean, I don't remember the car having many problems. I remember it was standard, but I don't even remember what car it was. Some hatchback. Ford something. Well, let's not do podcast this late again.
Well, I was hoping I'd get more suggestions, but
Have I gotten anything?
No,
I haven't
nothing,
even looked.
man.
I got an email. Oh, the Rock Auto October newsletter. Great. Rebates, Oldsmobile Forum. The Fuel Flow Fix Blunt. Okay, that's gonna... Maybe let's make this one a short one.
we could. I mean,
Because I'm sleepy. And...
he's showing signs.
Of sleepiness?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean... I hate this chair. But...
I got one for my wife.
Let me guess. When did you first love me?
What?
Not from me, your wife. Jackass.
Well, it was the running club, Eddie, obviously.
I thought you were only in the PE club, not the running club.
I was in both. But I didn't really do anything in the running club.
None of us did anything real in the running
Fun
club.
fact, I immediately gave up when I lost my tracker. That one race we did. The marathon.
Oh yeah, you lost that real quick. How'd you lose that? You
No
literally
idea.
strap it onto your arm.
No, you tie it on your shoe. Like one of the little holes. So that's what I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember now.
And I finished the race and there's no tag. And they're like, oh, you don't have the tag. We can't track your time, so you're not going to go to Dallas. So
That's
you know
fucking
what?
stupid.
Fuck these guys. It's whatever.
I still remember doing that buddy run we did at the birdwatching center. You remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
When I had like my shattered foot.
The main reason I remember is because it was cold as shit. Damn.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Those runs were like...
It ended really bad as far as like I was just winded and you were like had broken feet.
Yeah, you couldn't breathe and my foot was broken.
Yeah. I was like,
Which-
well, let's fucking finish it. This whole ass.
I was like, my foot really fucking hurts. I should be okay, right? Yeah, if I could just go to the doctor once we're done. We drop you off at your place. My mom's like, all right, I'm taking you to the doctor. And then, like, I could barely walk. But I'm just like, oh, just gonna... it's cold. It's probably just, like, growing pains or something. I don't know. And then it's like, oh, your foot's, like, fractured. Not, like, shattered or broken. Like, not that bad. But it was like, yeah, there's, like, it's cracked over here. I'm like, okay. She was like, yeah, you haven't been, like, on it or anything, have you? Because, like, if, like, that's going to be painful, so you shouldn't be walking on it. So you haven't been doing that, right? Obviously. No one's that dumb, right? I'm like, yeah. Who's that stupid that's going to be walking on
Who's that even doing an Irish jig?
Oh, man, that... I miss those, though. I have, like... I had a picture, I don't know where it is, of my old, like, running numbers from back then. In high school.
Yeah, I kept all the medals. I tossed everything else out. But yeah.
Man, if only I still had my road ID. I don't know where that is.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. But I was going to say I never needed it, which is a good thing. I was about to say it as if it was a bad thing. Because the road ID, what it was a little bracelet that you wore that had your name on it, had your phone number, it had like an emergency contact number, and then it had any information about you, like, oh, I'm allergic to this, like I'm allergic to this medication, things like that. In case you ever find your body, well, not your body, but in case you were like passed out a run and somebody called an ambulance for you. So that way they could be like, all right, here they are, let's call this person, blah, blah, blah. I actually liked wearing it. I don't know where it ended up.
Until it's gone.
And now I have
Probably
my watch
at an
now,
ex's house.
No. Guarantee that's not where it is. It's probably somewhere in that house. In my parents' house. Or in one of my boxes. Like over here. In my closet. What?
I'm not gonna go check it out.
I'm not going to tell you to go check it.
I'm not doing it. I should probably get one of those, but man, everything just opened up, like literally just opened up, so I'll wait another year.
What?
As far as like, you know, the shutdown from last year.
Oh, like get what?
A little road ID, you know?
Let's see, is this... I'm sure the site's still up. What's going on, Arthur? Road ID. No, that's not how you spell road. This should be it. Hey! Oh, they changed the logo. Looks different now. Yeah, there we go. I had one of these. Apple Watch. Oh, that's pretty badass. They have bands for... Yeah, sure. They have the bands for the Apple Watches now, which I don't wear, so who cares? But yeah, these are pretty expensive, but you can put your name, where you're from.
Does it have a GPS tracker on it?
No. Yeah, they're kind of pricey, but they're like engraved. Hey, look, it's you.
And my brother. Wow.
Never give up. Wow, that's really it, huh? I thought there'd be a little more. I don't know what the difference is between the Sport and Elite. Silicone band. Huh. Oh, this is like clipped. I should have drank a Monster.
I wouldn't. I'm saving mine for tomorrow.
Yeah. The last thing I need is to just be like dead, like tired, but still awake at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's what they look like. And
Yeah, I would love to get one, maybe like for my Apple Watch or like an AirTag or something like that, because I want to start doing obstacle courses again, man. Those were fun.
yeah. That would be cool.
The Tough Mudder, that's always great. It's the Spartan Run. I would like to do an Ironman one day. If they still do them, I don't know.
The marathon is still on my bucket list. I want to train to do a marathon. What? No. Well, you've never really liked running.
Yeah.
That's never been your thing.
It's never been my thing, man. I wouldn't mind 5Ks. 5Ks are fun.
We were.
And then like do a nice decent workout afterwards. That'd be great. Deadlifts were my thing. I love deadlifts.
I could never get the form down.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just because, like, I've only done them, like, once.
Yeah, it takes practice, just like everything else, man. But it's a good habit to get into because that's overall strength. For those people that aren't really fitness savvy, yeah, there you go.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing with me. Like, I'm plenty strong. You've seen me at the gym. But there's a lot that I don't know how to do. Because I didn't... It wasn't until, like, high school where I really started hitting the gym with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I left for San Antonio, and then there was like a big long time where like we'd still talk, but like we were just so busy with our own things. I was going to college. You were going to college.
Wasted time.
What did you do? Like, what was your major?
It's been engineering, man. Electrical. Then I changed it to computer. I want to be like a developer or something like that around there, but it's leaning towards cybersecurity at this point, so this shit keeps on changing. At this point, I'm making more money than software developer, so it's kind of meaningless. But it's just basically what makes you more happier. What makes you happy, just go for it.
I never thought I'd be here.
It's such a pet peeve of mine where people were just focused. They give away like 8 years of their life just because of the money. I was like, but are you happy though?
Yeah, people put... I think it's a product of like the 80s and 90s where people like say like, oh, you have to get a degree. Otherwise you're nothing.
Yeah.
But nowadays, people with degrees, like, doesn't guarantee anything. And people are just like, they go to college believing that fallacy, like, oh, you need this to succeed. And then they get it, and then they don't know what to do from there. Some make it. Let's not lie to ourselves here. Like, yeah, like a degree is a great thing to have. Do I need... excuse me. Do I need a culinary degree to have my restaurant? No. But I'm not doing it for the degree. I'm doing it for the knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff I don't know about cooking, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, that I know would be super useful. But the piece of paper itself, I don't need.
Yeah.
And I guess I could just learn it myself. But I think at that point, unless I have like actual training, I don't think I'd be able to actually call myself a chef. I need to look that up. But that's what I'd want. Because I think you can't be a chef without formal training. You know what? Fuck it. Let's look it up. Because... Well, how would I even look that up? Oh my goodness, what's going on? Chef definition, I guess? A chef is a trained professional. There you go. And tradesman. Professional cook and tradesman who is proficient in all aspects of food preparation, often focusing on a particular cuisine. The word chef is derived from the term chef de cuisine, the director or head of a kitchen. There you go. He's a professional. He's a trained professional. And unless I get the training, I can't call myself a chef. And I'm not going to lie to people. I want the real deal.
Yeah, well, like, if that makes you happy,
No, it's going to make me happy.
then go for it.
Yeah.
Don't do it because, I'm going to make 30 grand more.
That's what I did about pretty much every other major. It was just like, I thought it would make me happy, but it was just like the money. I don't even know, dude. Like, yeah. I stopped doing all that because I got really depressed every single time. And I was like, I don't love this.
I was a bit shocked that most of the people that went to our school immediately just major shifts. like they'll switch to the healthcare instead of engineering field. They'll switch to everywhere else.
Well,
and I'm glad they found out earlier than most, because most people would be already in debt with like 3 years in. They're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them are happy. Like the people that we went to school with. Most of them. But, I don't know, like I didn't know what I wanted to do for so long. Like I had somebody ask me yesterday, like how much I charged as a photographer. And I was like, I don't know how much to charge. Because I don't personally feel like I'm at a good enough level to charge yet. I mean, I've shown people my work and they like it. You've seen my photography and my videography and stuff. But I just don't know. Like if I look at my own work and I'm like, I don't think I'm high enough level. At least in my head.
Yeah.
Like, somebody even offered like...
Just adjust to inflation, the best rate you can get.
Somebody even offered to buy food for me. Like, I was going to make... Because I was telling... my general manager asked me to bring the chicken pesto pizza, some chicken pesto pizza to work. And somebody offered to buy, like to pay for it.
That was really good, by the way. Maybe you should link that in the description, that episode where you did the pesto pizza.
I think it was episode 15, Pesto Changeo, I think that's what it was.
Oh my god, yeah, it's the one with the cheesy punchline.
Oh, here it is. I just look up here. Wow, I can't tell. A slightly bigger set and some pizza to go with it. Yeah, it was episode 15, Pesto Changeo.
There we go.
But yeah, they offered to like, I'll buy some from you, and that seemed so foreign to me. Like somebody wants to buy my food, like, which is dumb, right? Like, I want to own my own restaurant. Of course, people are gonna buy from my food.
Yeah.
But like, right now, did I just get a response? Sean, he asks, is that a nipple on the table?
Where?
I don't know. That's the grain of salt, you bastard.
Oh.
Man, I was getting all like... Ugh. But, fucking... He's part of that group that I showed you that's always so fucking weird. They're badass though. But going back, I don't know, like...
Well, that's the best feedback you could ever get, that they want to pay for your services.
Yeah, I mean, I need to get myself out of that mindset. Because everybody knows, like, I am my own worst critic. Because, shit, I think, like, the best example would be that turkey I made for Thanksgiving last year. Because everybody loved it, and I'm like, it was a failure.
Yeah.
But, shit, but now we're working on the documentary. I can't be like, this is shit when I'm trying to sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
I can't put it down. So I'm gonna have to like find my standard that I'm comfortable with. This is what I can do, and this is what I like, and this is what I'm gonna put out. And it's gonna have to be like that with my photography as well. What should I charge for these kinds of gigs? Because the most I've made is like $300. Which is probably that's actually probably pretty good. I'll have to like see.
As long as you match with your local competitors.
Yeah, I'll have to see what people here do locally, and well, let's see if I even get the time. Now that I'm a manager, I have to close up shop and shit on the weekends. and I don't think they're gonna be okay with. Oh, our photographer's gonna be here at 10:30 p.m. So that's not gonna happen. Hey, you know what? I just realized this is probably the first episode in a long time where the table isn't like way over there by the end of the episode.
Yeah, a lot of people like to rest their feet on there. That's why.
Yeah, it's these legs. They're nice.
They're made for running.
No,
That's
the table
just what
legs.
those do.
These boots were made for walking. That's the way the song goes. My knee just popped.
Wow.
Ow. Those are your fingers.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. That was dumb. I guess I already popped them today or something. I don't know. You know what? New year, new me.
Whoa, we still got 2 more months, Eddie.
2 more months?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's October.
Yeah, it's October.
New month, new me.
Something like that.
New
I
day,
don't know.
new me. I need to put myself out there. Like, here's my work. What do y'all think? Can I sell it? NFTs. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah, NFTs. It's the way of the future, Eddie. Get with it.
We should sell NFTs on the podcast. I don't even know like how to go about that.
Me neither.
I'm gonna take a photo.
I'm gonna take a class.
You know what? This is gonna be our NFT. It's gonna
Just
be me
like
wearing
props
this.
from the podcast.
It's gonna be a still, like stare at the camera, 3, just like keep it real still. Then I'll take a screenshot of that. Hold on, let me get my eyes readjust. Oh God. I'll take a screenshot of that.
Oh, guys, I think Eddie lost his vision.
We'll sell that as the NFT, and we'll see how much money we can make. Like picture of 2 nobodies with really shiny rocks, or table nipple.
That's got me thinking of like Renaissance paintings. What if they're just random nobodies?
That's true.
There's like this. This is it. Don't move. And bam, famous artwork.
I mean, if you look at some of those things, like really look at them. Renaissance artwork is weird.
it's whack.
Really
It's so
fucking
whack.
weird.
But so are memes.
They're like. Have you seen the Where's Waldo books?
Yeah.
Where if you just like ignore Waldo, ignore looking for him, there's some weird shit that happens in those books. And there's a lot of people that die too.
It looks like a lot of accident-prone incidents.
People get squished by rocks, people get stabbed. There's some where they like take place during wars. So people are getting shot at and died and killed. There's literally
It's
people
like,
who
how do you appeal to all the demographics in one booklet? Where's Waldo?
comedy violence, cartoon violence.
There you go.
Yay. I mean, cartoon violence has brought this country where it is now.
I think
Where
there's
would
a
we
lot
be
more.
without Ed, Ed and Eddie and Tom and Jerry and Looney
I think
Tunes?
there's a lot more to add than just cartoon violence.
Nah, it's all cartoon violence.
'Cause if that were true, then Happy Tree Friends would still be around.
Oh my goodness! Happy Tree Friends. That's something that I haven't seen.
We're bringing it
That's a
back,
name I
guys.
haven't heard in years. Fuck me. My favorite gag, I think, was when some dad brought his kid to the pier, and they were looking at dolphins through the binoculars, and she was like, ah. Then the dad is laughing, and he puts the kid down for a sec, but the kid's still looking at the binoculars. So he puts the kid down, so it just goes up, and he stares at the sun, and it just burns through his eyes, and it burns through his head.
Damn.
He's just like, ah! Oh, I don't know why, that was the funniest thing to me. Everything else was always like, ugh, ah, ugh. I don't know. That show was a trip.
Yeah. My favorite character was Twitchy,
Which one was that?
the military guy with PTSD.
Oh my god.
Those went off. Those episodes went off. I loved it.
Well, you always have a soft spot for the soft
Holy
characters.
shit.
I'm from Chicago. I'm not. I've only been there. You've always had a soft spot for the... That's a Brooklyn accent. What the fuck am I saying? You've always had a soft spot for the Sarge characters.
I love it, man. It's great.
I mean, shit, your gamer tag or your like PlayStation ID has always been like Sarge. Sarge and a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
It's like, how original.
Thanks.
We need to come up with one that's like Sarge something for you specifically.
I did. It was 56.
No, like not a number, but like Sarge, Crown Royal or something.
Fireball.
You know what? I'm gonna.
That's my fibbage
Ah, I thought there was more eyes.
directly into the glass.
Mm. Oh fuck! I jabbed that. Oh. Thank you, Jeffersons. I'm not drinking you.
It's a sweet whiskey. I kind of like it.
Wow. It's painful. It hurts. Fuck me. I haven't jabbed my thumb in so long.
Since football.
That's not something I wanted to relive. Ah, crap. That's how we're going to end the episode. It's
Yes.
an hour and a half already. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this or listening to this very sleepy episode of the podcast. Alan and Andrea should be joining us next time.
Should be. We'll see. Hopefully
Fingers crossed. We might even have guests next time. Or at some point in the future, because there are some people that I work with that they want in. And they even have the other side of a story to tell from another guest that we had.
Oh.
If they want to talk about it. I'm not going to make them talk about it, but...
Be blunt. Why are you here? This is a guy.
Hey!
Jesus Christ.
Get off my lawn.
But yeah, this podcast is ever changing, and we're trying to mix it up, trying to, get the feel of everything, just...
We're still trying to find our footing, really.
Exactly. So, this is even though we don't have most of the people here, we thought this would be a good segment.
The show must go on.
My goodness. After hours. But
let's do...
ideally, we're supposed to have more questions and ask, like Q&As.
And more energy?
But we'll see if we could get some more Q&As.
We'll do this ahead of, get the questions ahead of time.
Yeah. We're just spitballing here. Just taking a chance.
Shit. The reason the other two aren't here is because, Alan said he was busy, so he wouldn't have been able to make it anyway. But you had to work, and you barely got out, at 9?
Yeah.
Or 10? You
At
didn't get
10.
here till, 11.
12, yeah.
Or,
Midnight.
12. You didn't get here till midnight. So, ugh.
Yeah.
And I was just waiting on you, so I was editing some photos that I took for work.
Yeah. Imagine trying to get 4 people with different schedules to come on one specific day. What can go wrong? I don't know.
It's usually this.
We'll make it happen.
Oh, I can't make it because blah, 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 blah. Fine.
Bloody fucking dog.
I was going to say, I think I have next Friday off.
I don't. But, yeah.
You see? This is how hard it gets.
Exactly. Then it gets rough.
Well,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Will we? Yes, we will.
Maybe. Saturday I'm off at 6. So
Yeah.
that could work.
Well, depends on
And
when
then
I'm
you got
off.
the other two. And then you
That
got
depends
this-
on when I'm off. Because if I'm not manager, maybe. But if I am, then no. So, we'll see. Because, my original plan was, I'll have to do something by myself today. And I could barely talk to you for an hour and a half. No.
Well, slurring your words.
No, I could talk to you for an hour and a half, no problem. But talking to myself, I'd probably do that live. Because I can't talk to myself for an hour and a half. That's going to be like, hi, what do you want to do?
Do you like trains? This guy.
I like trains. My very first train ride was in Chicago.
I've never been on a plane and I've never been on a train.
I still need to be on a plane. I've never been on a plane.
That's still my bucket list.
I've been on a helicopter, but not a plane. How about that shit? Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Obviously, yeah.
We're not experts in anything we talked about, so take everything we say with a grain of salt. Again, oh wait, we have our own. You have your own rock this time.
Oh, you like that? Oh.
2 rocks. Take everything we say with a grain of salt. And again, we'll put that on the screen real quick. If you want to support the show, there's a link here at the bottom of the screen. I probably shouldn't point it out because 1, we have an audio podcast, so I won't be able to do that. And 2, you can't click on this link. So I'll put it in the description.
There you go. I'm on Spotify and other...
Yeah, I'll put it in the description. Support the show because
it's ever growing.
It's ever growing. The quality can only get better.
We're not afraid of challenges either, so obviously with the chocolate one.
Oh yeah, give us some ideas of challenges. That
just keep them going. Yeah,
that'll be more fun.
I'm not scared.
Hopefully everybody will do it this time. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for next week for episode 22 of With a Grain of Salt podcast. Good night and take care.
I've been Eric.
I've been Eddie. Good night and take care. You fucked up my outro.